Hello and welcome to World of Tanks with me, Cricketwes. First things first, apologies for my voice. I am a bit tired, and I have recently recovered from a bit of a cold, but I should be fine and well now. And second of all, those of you who remember a video that I posted about a month ago now, in this tank, the FE215B, it was sort of like a heartbreaker game where I did like over 6,600 damage and lost, which I was very disappointed with. I'll just try and get those team health pools working. That's a little trick. If you're using the team health pools mod, just quickly Control Tab, scan through the like side bar things, and they should work properly. This game is similar to the FE215B Heartbreak game that I posted, except actually I won't spoil it. I'll just let you sit back and watch. So yeah, IS-8 first shot, bounces. I bounce off him because Russia. But I easily have the reload over an IS-8. He's got about 10 second reload. I've got about 7.2. So yeah, for less damage, but still. Nice shot into the rear with the T-54. The range on this is pretty good, so I could have easily spotted him. 410. A nice shot through the upper plate of the IS-8, 455 damage. Can't remember, average damage on this gun is 400. But the reload makes this tank have probably one of the best DPMs out of any tier 10 tank, including like the medium tanks. Get a shot into the side of the E75, can't quite get another shot off the IS-8. He bounces again, like the second or third time. And the first tank to actually pen me is a Tiger 2. And I just completely donked that shot. But this gun is probably one of the best guns for any tier 10 tank to be honest. The only downside is that it doesn't carry a lot of ammunition. But the penetration is good, 258, average damage 400, and the DPM, as I already said, is pretty darn good as well. So I'll stop for a sec to deal with that T-62A, try and help this E50M out. I take the hit from the T-30 because I was on like 2,200 health before that. The other T-35s, I kill the low health T-30, who was using the 120mm, as you can tell from the damage counter in the bottom left hand corner, and the team just annihilates the other T-30. First shot through the T-62A, nice high roll, 161, or should I say heat 62A, and somehow that one bounces because Russia. Yeah, just stop to say well paid. And this shot I pull back too fast and take a chunk off my building, but not too much of a problem. E50M finishes off the T-62A, even though he is now a one-shot pretty much everything on the enemy team. But I've still got about half of my hit points left. The E75 finishes off the IS-8, get a nice shot into this T-62A. Obviously I didn't do all 1210 damage, but yeah, I get a nice shot into him. I don't know why I took that shot. I know the object T-63's got a weak side on, but it's not that weak. that was an auto bounce for almost anything. And this IS-8, you can see the accuracy of this gun. To be able to shoot through those time and time again, this gun is it's legendary for its accuracy. Not as much as the E50M, but it's got probably even better accuracy than the E50M. 1.7 second aim time and something like 0.3 accuracy. 4.33 is brilliant. Bit conscious of that, I don't know if conscious is the right word, but a bit wary of that 263, put it that way, so try and stay out of his way. He's still alive on 62 now. He's not very happy about it. E50M finishes him off. Can I high roll, kill this IS-8 maybe? More importantly, get a shot over there, slightly low roll, but it's not that, it's only 3 off an average damage roll. 6 AP shells left. You can see how quickly the you lose ammo in this tank, and the game's not even 5 minutes old. and we're winning 11-4, and we've got, well, you can see the health pool advantage. We've got 11,000, 13,000 more hit points than them. So we've pretty much got this one in the bag. I go for a shot on the artillery, and that's one of the very few shots in this game that actually missed. Yeah, for some reason the T-54 team kills the enemy IS-8, and our E-4 finishes off the T-54. So one kill, but more importantly, how much damage? Let's take a look. So, as you can probably tell, that game was quite obviously a lot better than my heartbreaking game about a month or so ago. First class, Mastery Badge, Confederate, Steel Wall, High Caliber, as well as a few minor tokens, and my first mark of excellence. It was on about 63.7% or so before this game, and yeah, I did say how much damage did I do? Well, there's your answer. Just under 6,600. Not, I don't think quite as much as my heartbreak game, but 11,000 basic speed, just under, with without doubles or anything. 23 shots fired, 20 hits, 16 penetrations, 2,720 damage blocked by armour. Not very often you see such a high number in FE2 on 5B. Only 408 spotting damage, but I didn't really try and spot. And 47,500 credit profit. Who needs premium tanks when you can just do that? And about 3,500 XP for my daily double. So let's go on to the next replay. And the second replay I have for you today is in my newest tank, my most recent acquisition, and it's the IS-7. I do like this thing. It's my first proper sort of super heavy tank. Because my other two tier 10 heavies, the FE215P and the AMX50B, they're not exactly what you call well armoured. They're not badly armoured, well, except from the 50B. 50B turret, not great. But yeah, this being my first proper super heavy tank, and I do load in a little bit late, not that it matters that much. I've got almost a perfect spawn to try and to start going down this northern road. Got a few tanks as backup. What do I have? I've got a T-34, an AMX 1390, 3075, a mouse, and a T-28. I don't know why the T-28's coming down here. I thought he'd be camping where the Centurion is on the map. See down there. But as it turns out, it doesn't really matter. Excuse me. T-34 pushes up. I was surprised that not many tanks, enemy tanks, came down this road actually. Only the 113 is sort of putting up the proper defence. Take that shot, bounce off the 113's lower plate because reasons. This gun, it's very different to the FE2 and 5B's gun. This is more of a hard hitting gun. It's got 490 average damage, the same as an E75, and 250 average penetration, so less than the FE2 and 5B, slightly more than an E75. Now I need to have control to take him out, but T-34 moves into way just as I was about to fire. Luckily I didn't pull the trigger, and yeah, low roll. Excuse me. Apologies. I don't know. The last replay, my voice seemed to be holding up just fine. Can I get the kill? Nope. Mouse takes him out, and yay for RT. No problem. I suppose it's kind of right of him to shoot the tier 10 tank rather than the T-28, except for one of them has the sense to go for me and not the T-28. Object 261, GW100 went for the T-28 rather than me, because, you know, why get extra credits and XP? I mean, who wants that? So yeah, we're pretty much proper stomped our way down the northern road. So I head up into the middle, see this Panther 2, and get ready. Yeah. Strong Russian accuracy, no problem. Hit the gunman lot of Panther 2 almost fully aimed. So yeah, but I get another shot off, and it's a high roll. Bounce shot from the T-54, who's most likely camping in that ridge where the temple is in the southeast corner of the map, where the Yakima 2 is. I think there's a bug in this replay, because this is a 9.6 replay, and it is 9.7. 9.7 came out this week, and I am enjoying that. I haven't played any of the new French tanks. I'm not that interested in them, to be honest. But yeah, there might be a few replay bugs that you might have noticed in the last replay as well. But yeah, can I get to the T-57 Heavy in time to get some damage or kill? IS-7, not a slow tank, not particularly fast tank either, but it's probably one of the more manoeuvrable tier 10 heavies. Boom, and I rack him on the move, not for a lot of health, but kill's a kill. T-37 Heavy spamming the map there, H4. And yeah, that is a replay bug where chat comes up twice because reasons. And you will notice, or you might notice, in the top right corner of the map we have 3 tanks going for 1 artillery. 2 of them being a mouse and a T-28. So yeah, that is sort of a waste of our resources considering the 39 tip now easily. And they could be better off coming with me and this 1375. I'll just speed things up here till we get back into some action. T-57 Heavy's a bit mad, he's random teammates, you know what they're like. Yak number 2, he fires, hits the structure, whatever the hell that is, or was. I sort of snapshot into the Yak number 2, slightly low roll, I think. I'll just try and go off his radar. He probably knows that I'm going to push up and over this ridge, but oh well, and he does know. And put a shot through the wall, nice high roll, he gets a shot into me. Now that shot, I don't know whether that takes out my loader or not, because it still says my driver's injured from earlier. But from the reload, it doesn't seem as if my loader's injured. I can't actually remember. But yeah, my reload is as what it was at the start of the game, around about 11 seconds. It doesn't have a better DPM, this tank, but it makes up for it for the extra alpha damage. It's, I think, the second most. It's got the second highest alpha damage for any tier 10 heavy. The highest obviously going to be 100 with 750. This being joint second with the mouse at 490, which uses pretty much the exact same gun to this, because E75 gun, which is a 128. This is 130mm. Because Russians, they love their high calibers. I did get spotted there, I don't know what by, probably by the T-54, because the Lorraine and the 1357F, they're just trying to harass that mouse in the T-28 by the looks of things. So it's basically only me and this 1375 against a Tortoise and the T-54. T-54 bounces again because Russian space armor. Tortoise bounces, I snipe him. A little bit of a lucky shot there to get the high roll as well. But yeah, this turret is absolutely, it's pretty much impenetrable from the front, and if you angle it right, you can get some bounces off the side as well. I don't know what that penetration mark is. That I'm hazard a guess that that's just artillery there. But yeah, Tortoise firing APCR. Excuse me again. So yeah, Tortoise firing APCR, can't really blame them up against me. That was somewhat lucky bounce from the Lorraine. It might have the plate. It could have gone through my side and picked up the kill on me, in which case the result of this game would have been very different, I think. Tortoise bounces twice in a row with APCR. I snipe his cupola quite nicely. Aim time on this, I think, is about 2.9 seconds, but I'm not sure. And the accuracy isn't brilliant because, you know, Russia. Quite a big low roll there on that T-54, only 418 damage. But it doesn't matter, he finishes off the 1375, but only a couple of seconds, and that was a game-winning shot, only 220 damage, but picks up my 5th kill, and I win the win. So if you were wondering what an IS-7 Ace Tanker, Spartan, High Caliber and Steel War game looked like, then there you are, as well as a few minor tokens including Fire for Effect, Demolition Expert, Hand of God, whatever the hell the dual sword, the tank in the middle one is, and Bruiser, quite obviously. And yeah, slightly more damage than my FE2 and 5B game, only like 6 more damage or so, but still 6,600 damage or thereabouts. More XP because 5 kills compared to the only 1 that I got in the FE2 and 5B, but still around about the same XP, 1100 to 1130, and almost double the top XP owner on the enemy team. 18 shots fired, 18 hits, 16 penetrations. Not often you see that good accuracy in an i7, and over 4,000 damage block the armor. This truly is a super heavy tank. 50,500 credit profit again. It's premium tanks when you can just have a game like that. That actually wasn't my daily double. So yeah, about 1600, 1700, almost base XP pretty much, with a premium account. So if you want your replays to be featured on my channel, the email to those will be popping up on screen now, or in the description box below. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.